The acerbic post-punk outfit Half Man Half Biscuit was formed in Birkenhead in 1984 by singer-guitarist Nigel Blackwell, his guitarist brother Cy, bassist Neil Crosley and drummer Paul Wright. In 1985, they entered the studio to record their debut LP Back in the DHSS, which became a Peel favourite, and seemingly overnight Half Man Half Biscuit became stars of the British independent music scene. The album quickly grabbed the top spot on the UK indie charts and eventually ranked as the best-selling independent record of 1986. The Trumpton Riot EP followed Back in the DHSS to number 1, but Half Man Half Biscuit shunned the spotlight. They refused several offers to perform on television, and while enjoying a major hit with the single Dickie Davis Eyes, announced their breakup in the autumn of 1986. A collection of B-sides and unreleased material, Back Again in the DHSS, followed a year later. Then in 1990, the Blackwell Brothers and Crossley reformed the band, issuing the LP McIntyre, Treadmore and Davitt in 1991. This is Half Man Half... I'm wheezing a bit, aren't I? I do apologise for that. I'm trying not to, but there you go. This is Half Man Half Biscuit's 6th Peel session. The first was back in 1990 and follows the release of their new single Look Dad No Tunes. At the moment, they're busy recording some new B-sides with Bernard Butler. Bernard Butler? And is that a joke? Is that true? Or is that a joke?
It's true, I think.
It's true, is it? Good Lord. And they'll be kicking off a nationwide tour in December supporting the Tinder Sticks, but before that, because you don't know which of these things they've made up, but before that they'll be playing the Horn St Albans on the 6th of October, some pub they don't know the name of in High Wycombe on the 7th of October, a college annex of some sort in Todmorden on the 22nd of October, and the Climby Fisher Memorial Gravel Quarries, Bridport, Dorset, on the 11th of November. I don't really believe that last one, but anyway, always very welcome on the programme, as regular listeners will know. Half Man, Half Biscuit, and the Uffington Wassail.
The only one to fill with trepidation, walking across the forecourt of the fire station. My wariness consumes me and still protects me from the dimmer switch and the membership of Britannia Music Club. I adventured for a fortnight in the valley of the Rhone, defied capricious mistrals on which tragedies are blown. Dismounting at the roadside to lubricate my chain, I heard the hounds of retribution barking their refrain, singing, "Let's go the Met Bar and cause an altercation. Let's go to Groucho's and snap at rakish heels." I went all floppy just to see where I'd end up. The morgue was my considered guest, though maybe Martinique. The stern grind of reality, however, took its course. I stayed exactly where I was and suffered endless felts. Because you had a daughter and chose to call her Rain, because you didn't indicate to go down Woodchurch Lane, your Amdram class has been postponed indefinitely. Cause the root of Jesse's just turned up in glorious majesty, singing sealed, not society. Let's see you try and do this one. Luton Town, Millwall, 1985.
Lay lunch on you, we've got all your
rehearse, I spend all day drinking in diverse taverns with smarmy acrobats and balding senators. But after a while they too adopt the likeness and begin to breed like town pigs. As a drunken lump I fall into a state of blissful unconsciousness. But the moment is fleeting and I awake once more in despair, and in my final agonies believe myself lost. See the summer sun, we didn't speak to anyone, the caravan was on its own, it didn't have a telephone, that's why I've never liked the Mini, that's why I'm incessantly the kiddie, from holidays when I was small, the only thing that I recall, Bottleneck and Capel Curig, Bottleneck and Capel Curig, Bottleneck and Capel Curig. Job in Aberdeen, I was only 17. I met a girl on Halloween, she was nowhere to be seen. She disappeared down a sewer, I sent my brother to pursue her. They ran away and fell in love, I hope they're in the middle of a Bottleneck and Capel Curig, Bottleneck and Capel Curig, Bottleneck and Capel Curig. Telephone, if it did it wouldn't ring. I'm saying that I'm on the way out, they come and take me for a day out, they wanna wash away my sin, so I'm not forever in a Bottleneck and Capel Curig, Bottleneck and Capel Curig, Bottleneck and Capel Curig. My shade will cause Bottleneck and Capel Curig, Bottleneck and Capel Curig. I fancy I'll open a stationer's, stock quaint notepads for weekend pagans. While you were out at the Rollright Stones, I came and set fire to your shed. 'Cause you probably work at an all-night garage, you probably work at an all-night garage, you probably work at an all-night garage with talk radio on. You curse my soul if I don't want petrol, you curse my soul if I don't want petrol. I only came down for a tube of Pringles, sour cream and chives. And because you gotta get up off your fat arse to go and get my crisps, your scowl increases. And when you come back, you toss them into that metal tray device thing that separates us. And you say, £1.33. as opposed to, that'll be £1.33, please, sir. This is done to annoy me, of course, but has the opposite effect of amusing me, because now I've got loads of other things to buy and plenty of time on my hands. I'll have 2 Scotch eggs and a jar of Marmite, 2 Scotch eggs and a jar of Marmite, 2 Scotch eggs and a jar of Marmite. What sandwiches have you got? Well, now he's getting really irate. And from behind the strengthened glass, his voice seems to be getting louder. And he starts to sound like Leadbelly at the depot. I got cheese, I got ham, I got chicken, I've got beef, I've got tuna sweet corn, I've got tuna sweet corn. I'll have 10 Kit Kats and a motoring Atlas, 10 Kit Kats and a motoring Atlas, and a blue CD on the Hallmark label. That's sure to be good. Okay, boy, let me hear you spell Wilmslow. To play golf on a Sunday morning, just a mile and a half from town. His head was found on the driving range, and his body has never been found.
Says 7 seconds to go. I was waiting for the other 7 seconds. Magnificent, half man, half biscuit, and 24-hour garish people, and 10 Kit Kats and a motoring Atlas. What a great band.